Folks, you've been listening to Street Talk. Welcome back. It's an ongoing discussion concerning the pulse of our Georgia community of investors. Today we're discussing Mastering Passive Income, the key to quitting your day job, presented by Steve Laube. Steve, we need to impress upon people the need for them to call 770-451-8800 in order to sign up for this class, because the information you're giving me is fantastic. Could you please, the next 8 minutes, sort of summarize an overview of this course?
I certainly
What do
can.
people get for their money?
I certainly can. Well, you're going to get
To get you, I know.
MBA,
That's
CFP
neat.
in a box. You're going to get all kinds of tax tips. You're going to learn everything I know about investing, everything I know about retirement planning, everything I know about living the dream, quitting your day job, how these 4 pillars that we started talking about, Social Security, pensions, self-directed retirement accounts, traditional retirement accounts, all kinds of tax-deferred accounts, and real estate fit together. The ideal situation is to have the very 2 solid income streams of Social Security and pensions paying for your must expenses, and the kind of shakier, harder to plan income streams of real estate and traditional and IRA accounts supporting your paycheck, your discretionary income. I'm the opposite end of the scale. When I retired again, I had a $479. So I had to learn how to use the real estate and the IRA columns, and that's not easy to do, and I can teach people how to do that. And hopefully a lot of people have a 401k or are sticking money into a Roth or a traditional IRA, and we're going to talk about pros and cons of each. Again, we're going to talk about IRA withdrawals, why the 4% rule does not apply to real estate investors, the fallacies of the 4% withdrawal rule. There is a rule, if you have $1 million, you're only supposed to withdraw $40,000 to $50,000 the
That's what I've
first
been
year.
taught many years.
And there are so many fallacies in that, and especially for a real estate investor, we're going to go over 11 fallacies, why that's not true, how to monitor that withdrawal. You're just going to learn so much. I mean, I'm going to try and turn you into a numbers geek, a financial geek, a shark, however you want to phrase it. I want to give you the money gene. I want you to learn how to make yourself financially independent, and I think I can do it, or get you well along the road.
I think the best way for you folks to learn about this is to call in and speak with some of the individuals at Georgia Real Estate Investors Association at 770. I believe it's 451-8800 is a specific number to call in. Ask about this program, sign up. The holidays are coming, you're going to forget about it. Call now. Steve, tell us a little bit more about the overview of this program.
Okay, so we're going to go on a few websites, and I'm going to show you some websites that allow you to set up your own diversified stock portfolio. We're going to talk about easy ways to do that, very easy ways to do that, so that you don't have to pay a money manager. One thing I failed to mention, in addition to the roof, the paycheck and paycheck, and the foundation, the math, and the tax minimization, and the 4 pillars, we are also going to talk about how to handle the stock market. I feel it's essential because almost everyone has an IRA that's not self-directed, which means you're limited to stocks, or a 401k at work, which means you're limited to stocks. And you do have to overcome this fear of the stock market. You do have to know how to handle it. And I can show you very easy ways to keep your hands off and make the 10-12% a year that you're supposed to make, and not the 2.5% a year that most investors make in the stock market, because they screw up. I'm going to show you how not to screw up so that you can build your wealth through your 401k and your IRAs while you're building your real estate portfolio, and how these portfolios are going to interact and make you financially independent.
Well, this is Georgia Real Estate Investors Association. Will they be able to come to meetings after that and talk with other investors or interact?
Absolutely, absolutely. We have, Georgia Real Estate Investors has approximately 20 monthly meetings that you can make for your pittance dues of $150 a year. Those are all included. And there are many, many buy and holders. There are many, many flippers. There are private money lenders. There are lawyers. There are all kinds of contacts to help you with your real estate pillar. And then people like me can help you with your IRA pillar and your Social Security pillar. And you can just learn a wealth of information from Georgia Real Estate Investors. This is kind of new. We're venturing a little beyond real estate here, and we're teaching you financial literacy. Again, everything there is to know that's practical about quitting your day job.
Well, it sounds like most people who would venture into this are looking for security.
Absolutely.
And you just are saying quit your day job, so obviously they're gonna have to plan, prior planning to get into this, and you'll be able to assist them with that transition.
Exactly. I am not saying quit your day job until you have done this planning, until you have a spreadsheet for the next 10 or 15 years, until you know how your real estate's gonna fit in, when your mortgages are gonna be paid off, how to domino your mortgages to increase your income, then you can quit your day job. I am absolutely not advocating quitting your day job now. You have to go through something like this first,
Oh my gosh.
or you can get all kinds of trouble.
Well, I work during the day. How are people gonna be able to attend this? What's the timing on being able to meet on these days for this program?
This program is gonna be consecutive, Saturdays, 4
Oh,
Saturdays.
Saturday, okay, so I don't have to go on a Wednesday at 11 a.m. and lose my.
Absolutely not.
'cause
You
I'm
don't have to
working
fight
during the day.
any traffic in this program. I hate traffic. You can do 4 Saturdays and the Wednesday night phone calls.
Okay, so I will be able to attend it and participate actively and not send a surrogate or representative. I could actually come when I'm off on Saturday
Absolutely.
to this
And
program.
I'm hoping it will be very interactive. I mean, there will be people in the audience who know more about some of these specific areas than I do. I want them to participate and contribute. We are gonna go on many websites and watch how things go. We're gonna actually construct budgets and spreadsheets for people. The people are gonna construct it. Other people aren't gonna see your numbers. But I'm gonna guide you through how to do it. Financial planners are very, very expensive. If you could find a financial planner that was actually retired and had been there, done that, and that knew about real estate, you would pay probably $300 an hour. And by the time they gathered all your data to analyze, you would already be into, over $1,000, maybe $2,000. This course is a relatively cheap way of getting financial literacy and going on the road to.
You use a word that I look at, and I'm gonna call this an inexpensive way. I think everything you're doing is class and quality. So I'm gonna take that little word out and say, oh my gosh, this is well worth it. The
Yes.
time is worth it just meeting and speaking with you.
Good value for the money, that's what I was trying to say.
Thank you, I like that. In summary, tell us again about the overview of this course and why should people, oh my gosh, we're getting a little cues on the outside.
We're
Shall we-
getting
Let's
a
talk
cue to
money.
throw out a price.
Let's talk money, okay?
Let's talk money.
Okay.
Miss Wendy has just informed me it's under $500. I'm not exactly sure where that means, but we're still working on that. And, I am going to be lecturing, and hopefully some people in the audience participating, for approximately 5 hours to 6 hours every Saturday for 4 Saturdays. And,
Wow.
and an hour and a
Invaluable.
half for 4 times in between.
Yeah.
And I'm the kind of guy, I'm not going to drop you when this is through. If you're still working on your spreadsheet or your budget, or you read some crazy article about when to take your Social Security that you don't understand, or IRA withdrawals you don't understand, or you didn't quite get the dominoing mortgage part, I'm here, I'm available. And I'm not going to charge for that for people who've been through the course. I'm going to work with you to make sure you get what you thought you were going to get out of this course.
I do like that hands-on, folks. I'm new to this organization within the past year, also an investor, but from the line of work I do with REO, this segues in for my retirement program where I have in line certain parts of these pillars, but I didn't realize that I need to get those first 3 pretty well to do, pretty much a sound foundation that you're trying to create for people. Again, the program was 4 Saturdays and 1 Wednesday, or
4 Wednesdays.
4 Wednesdays?
4 Saturdays, 4 Wednesday phone calls. No driving and traffic in any of this, no wasting your time.
What?
I tried to make this as much meat and potatoes
Thank
as
you.
I could.
770-451-8800, folks. Call that number now, 770-451-8800. Thank you.